Hello. Okay. We are loading. Okay, we are live now. Hello, YouTube. My name is Tali. I'm a facilitator of English here in Talking Talkie. Talking Talkie is a platform where you can practice conversation in English, Spanish, French, and other languages. I'm not a teacher. I'm a student like you, everyone here. And I want to correct anyone. I'm just here to have a conversation and to practice with the others. Okay, the subject about today that I prepared is about recycle, recycle. So a more sustainable subject, né? The first question, Luisa, what do you think are the main benefits of recycle for the environment?
Oh, there's a lot of benefits because recycle conserving natural materials, especially, and you the people make a lot of trash, and recycle is good for and reduce and reuse the materials for the nature is very good for us too because it's a lot trash you make all the day is a lot trash. I'm thinking normally I'm thinking scary a lot of trash because I live in building. When I put my trash in the space is a lot things. Normally I always am feel so scary. It's a lot trash.
A lot of trash. I was yesterday when I was in Rio, I watched the news and I found out that in Ipanema, the mayor, né, the public removed 30 billions of trash from the beach
It's very a lot.
because of the New Year's commemoration. New Year's. Ah, that's so sad, né?
Yes, it's very sad.
That's really sad because people don't care about the public spaces, don't care about the nature, you know. So in Brazil, just 4% of the trash are recycled. The 96 enough, the other 96 aren't recycled and go to a sanitar landfill, né? Aterro sanitário lá to a landfill. 90% of the trash. So it's really sad that. At the end of this last year, 225, the government created a law where you can, for example, like the law of the culture, the law of people with disabilities, the law for the airports, it's an incentivation to create sports, to create projects of recycle and deduce it for for the tax, né? So it's recently the government created this law of incentivement of tax, né? You create a project that's will help to recycle and can deduct with your tax. Very interesting.
It's good.
The second question, how easy is it to recycle in your community and what improvements could be made?
Oh, in my community, don't have. I live close the Eco Point, but normally the people don't use, especially in the building, people don't put the trash in correctly way. Has the trash recycle, but people chose the materials or put big things in different in locales in the wrong locals, and it has a echo point. It's very closer, but the people don't use for the right way. For me, my community don't have any movement or nothing. Don't have.
Yeah, in my community, either there isn't a movement to recycle the trash. People just want to people just want to have a facility, né? To be say, okay, I take my trash here, and I don't want to care anymore. People even don't put the trash at the trash can, as we see in beach, we see in the nature. People people put the trash at the street. Yeah, so it's not easy to recycle in my community. And it's not possible to do improvements because you can do improvements in things that don't exist. Né?
Yeah, yeah.
Question number 3. What types of materials do you recycle most often and why?
Normally, the most common paper, I separate the materials, paper, aluminum, plastic, and the organic. I in the building I can put the materials in different trashes, but I think the trash don't go for the recycle. I think I separate my, but the when the car trash, I don't know, say caminhão de lixo. And I don't know the trashy right way, and probably no, but normally I separate the materials. I don't put in the same trash.
Yeah, in my apartment, my the complex of apartment that I live, there isn't a separation. So because um, if you, why you should separate your trash in the materials if at the end the people of the apartment of the building will take everything and put together again, you know.
Yeah,
So no, it don't make sense. It's important to separate the materials to recycle if it will have the destination of the recycle, not the people from the trash will take everything and put together and go to and go everything to the same place. You know, it don't make sense.
yeah,
I was studying because I wanted to recycle, that was recyclables, organic materials to create a compost bin. Yeah, to because you can reutilize, yeah, the fruits, the organics, you have the eggs, yeah, that you have in your kitchen. You can use it to create a compost bin, and with the compost bin, you can, for example, create a fertilizer to put
Mm.
into your plant, for example. You can create a vegetable garden, kitchen garden, wow. Kitchen garden, vegetable garden. You can create a garden. I was studying these things because sounds like it's easily to reappropriate the organic ones than the not no organic because the non organic you need to do all the process, né? The organic ones you can simple take the rest, of the
Yes.
food and fruit, put put together at the earth and create a composter bio, for example. I want to do this. I'm studying to do this at my home
Mm.
because I think it's interesting and it don't take so much work to do, It's something you can create and you don't need too much work to do.
Yeah. Interesting.
Question number 4. Do you think people are generally aware of what can and cannot be recycled? Why or why not?
Mm. I think that people know the subject, but don't make for the difference. And I think they recycle depends all the people, and normally people is very lazy for make the difference for um when I make a project in design about this, and the research people understand the recycle but don't do things, or they make a movement for create a community recycle, or create I don't remember the composteira comunitária.
Yeah,
People don't create a movement for this. Understand, but don't create a movement.
people are lazy, individuality, and don't think in community in general.
Yeah, yes, because I see this more clarity now, because has a echo point is very literally beside the building, in the same way people put the things in the street. The echo point is free, is open all the day, and the people put the things on the street. I don't understand. I don't know is the falta de information, but has a big um, placa. Is very information. The people in the building has the notifications in WhatsApp about this, but the people put the things in the wrong way. I don't know. This is in this point, I don't understand the people.
People are lazy, they lazy and
Uh,
individual. They
yes.
don't care much about the collective future, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Uh, that's why the government needed to be more rigid. I think the government should let's see, should to find that to immerse to if you put the trash outside the camp like what you said, you I think the government should punish you. Punish, I mean, yeah, people play something expensive, I don't know, 100 reais, 700 reais, a very higher tax to pay because people are lazy and the people just learning if they need to pay higher.
Yeah.
I think that nowadays people just People just pay attention and care about that if they really lose something, né?
Mm.
Like pay a high tax. So I think people usually are not aware of what can and what cannot be recycled. Um, for example, when I go to McDonald's, there is the recycle bins, né? And the paper, if you use the paper, não, como é que é? Napkin, yeah. If you took the napkin of your burger, the clean napkin, it is recycled. You can recycle that. The napkin that you use it to eat with a burger that has some organic chemicals, it can't be recycled.
Yeah.
And I see people putting the usage napkin at the trash can to recycle paper.
Yeah.
But it's not it's organic, not recycled.
Mm.
I saw some things like that.
Those people, I don't know, people don't have the knowledge about this because put the bottle of the milk or the juice within the organic thing. When you put on the recycle bin, you need to wash the things, né?
Yeah,
And people don't know this information. I think all the put the things there and forget.
yeah, just
Mm.
yeah. People are lazy. People don't care
Yes.
about that.
Yeah. Mhm.
People don't care much about the nature or the public space.
Yes.
That's why the government needed to emphasize these projects to schools about that.
Yes.
What role um, should schools play in teaching children about recycle?
Mm.
It's the number 5.
Oh, Bible. Oh, it's the basic. The what the materials, what do you think your trash? Especially understand the trash is yours. Depending when you trash go back your house, is the trash yours in a different place. The conscious about the trash in the nature. I think the schools don't um, teaching about this conscience about the nature and the trash. The trash is not the separates the us, is about us. And when the people create the conscience about trash, I think this better the movement, the recycle. I think the schools need more talk more about this subject.
2 years ago, I watched a video of a Brazilian woman and an American woman. The Brazilian woman took a fruit, I think it was an orange from the tree, to eat. And the American woman saw that and was like, "Oh my God, why are you taking the fruit from the tree? It's toxic. It's dangerous. It
Mhm.
needs to pass through the market first." And that video shocked me
Mhm.
because the vision of nature of that woman was like, we humans are here. Nature is something poisonous, exotic, dangerous. We are far from here, sabe? It was a fruit that the Brazilian woman took from a tree at the garden. And the American woman was like, "Oh my God, you are taking something from this video showed to me how people are disconnected of these subjects."
Yes.
Yeah.
disconnect with the nature. The nature, people think the nature is separate of us. Nature there, us here, is very
Yeah.
strange because yours, us depend the nature for breathing, eating,
For
is
everything.
everything. Yes.
To have this computer are talking about the primary materials came from the nature in this for everything. And the people is like, oh, it's dangerous. Come on. So I think school should teach about recycle, about the nature, about how to create a compostation bin,
Yes.
since sustainable projects, né? I think it's very important for the school to teach this kind of information since the begin the, the primary years, since the beginning year of the children, for the children to learn about this, for the children to grow up about this conscience. For example, the indigenous kids, for example, they born with this conscience that they are part of the nature, you know. But we no we here in our society don't have this
Yes.
word to teach these kids about that.
Yeah. Very weird.
Question number 6. How do you think governments can encourage more people to recycle?
Ah, not encourage.
Yeah.
Uh, um, is has the place, has the trash, but not to encourage the people. I think people like money. I think when you encourage with you put the trash in right way, you give it, I don't know, a ticket for a supermarket, or you choice for uh, a point for less taxes in your life. I don't know. I think the governments don't create a really ideas for encourage the people because you have a place, but don't you have a movement? I understand the people don't like a money, like give something. When you create a choice things, I think you create a little movement. People don't like tickets and discount in the supermarket. I don't know. And in Germany has the places when you put in your bottles in the machine, you give a money, coins,
Mm,
and you use the
yeah.
coins in the supermarket. Is the create encourage the people to put the bottles and the recycled materials in the right place. It's very cool. I think the Brazil create things like do especially in the big cities. You create a lot of trash, and people stay in subways and trains a lot. It creates this point, encourage the people make this recycle things.
It's a really good idea. I like it. And now it's possible to create this idea because the new law the new law to say today to recycle them, because this law is different from the others. You can, for example, for example, I have a condominium. The syndicate chief, the people from condominium want to create a recycle project from the condominium. The person that lives in that condominium can deduct the tax from the imposto de renda to pay for this project.
Good.
But it is a little, it has a little bureaucracy to get approved to go. I was studying about this subject, but I really like it that you said what Germany, this project in Germany, né, that you can have discount in the supermarkets looks interesting. So I looks also interesting. You recycle, and after recycle, you get some discounts from the supermarket. Yeah,
It's very good.
very good. I like it.
Yeah. In Japan, I understand this subject. In Japan, when you put your trash in wrong way, wrong place, you receive a multa. I don't know. You receive a multa, and no, for you receive a notifications about the wrong your trash uh, is in wrong place. When you receive a three notifications, and the fourth you give a multa for because you put your trash in wrong place. And it's very in Japan the recycle is very and I don't know the law is function and function. The law
Law works.
works, yes. Thanks. Is very good for create a movement that people the conscience is very good.
Yeah, I think we should have this kind of thing in Brazil too. The project to motivate the recycle and the project to make the people pay higher tax if they don't put trash at the can.
Mm.
Question number 7. What are some creative ways to reuse or recycle items instead of throwing them away?
I like use the bottles, uh, empty bottles, like potes and
Ah,
butters,
yeah.
butters bottles for use for I use for put ink or things. I reuse my clothes for clean the house,
Yeah,
and old clothes for clean the
classic.
house. And normally I use for this, assim, I have a lot of bottles that I like reuse the bottles for use other things or put things,
Mhm.
and I like it.
Yeah. You can also donate your things. If you have something that you aren't using anymore, you
Yeah.
can donate to someone that needs that thing that you aren't using anymore. For example, yeah, so you can donate some things, clothes, for example, you can donate. And there are some people that do upcycle, some artists, designers that create upcycles, create clothes. They use it, old clothes, to create new clothes. So this more or less upcycle. Very interesting too.
Yes.
The problem is that the process of upcycle is a little expensive.
Yeah.
So the products you create with the upcycle, you take the other clothes, clean your clothes, usually are a little expensive. So it's certain kind of people that pay for that.
Yeah.
Question number 8. Do you think business have a responsibility to use recycled materials in their packaging? Why or why not?
I think yes, especially because depends the product, the materials don't have a recycle right way. And I see the Faber Castell uh, has a point for, I don't know, receive the materials, pens and old pens, receive the old materials, school materials. And it's very good because the pens I don't put in the right way for recycle. I have a lot of pens. I think it's a lot of trash when you finish the ink, and the Faber-Castell has the program. I think the companies has create more conscience about this because the products don't have a way, right way,
Yeah.
like Boticário receive the bottles, empty bottles, and know the same brand and receive all the brands. Is like for when you finish the product thing, you has a way for recycle this.
It's the, nossa, reverse logistics.
Yes.
Reverse logistics. The government has a criterion for companies to have some reverse logistic programs, né, of their projects with some kind of agencies. I have it's important for business to have a responsibility because it's not good to think just about the profit, we need to take care of the nature, of the environment. Um, so the business need to have a responsibility to recycle materials in their packages, to decrease to decrease the problems we have with trash, and also, as I said, the government has the business has an obligation from the government to has programs of reverse logistics.
Yeah.
Question number 9. How do you separate waste in your household or cycle? Is it a challenging process?
Normally, I separate the simple, the plastic, the paper, the aluminum, because in the building, people give the aluminum, giving the paper, and the organic, I don't separate organic, go to the trash common, regular trash. And for me, I'm normally I feel scary about all the trash, and is a challenge for us understand this. And normally I do this regular trash and separate the common trash.
Nowadays, I usually don't separate the waste of my household because we don't have a program of recycle. I think it don't make much sense for me separate all the trash we recycle if at the end all we will put together again, you know. Uh, so I want to start doing the compost bin. I'm studying that, né? Because I want to create new plants to reutilize the organic ones. But if our neighborhood uh, had the program to the program to correct the destination, yeah, I think I would do effort to do that
Mm.
because it's really it don't motivates you to recycle to prepare the materials when you know that you don't make it different of them.
Right.
Last question number 10. What are some innovative technologies or practices that could improve recycling in the future?
Mm. I think all the technology. I think we need the movement. Technology has exist, and I think is the movement for create this. Um, Create the space, create the text, create the laws, create the depression on the population. I think this unique way is depression because people living, that's okay, no? And I need to create depression because the technology has exist and you can don't um, create more barreiras for when you need the technology, but you has we has the technology now. You create more pressure for create this, use this for recycle and create the movement.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. We have technology. We have a lot of innovative technologies, practices.
Mhm.
We need to make the process and to make people do the things.
Yes,
The
yes,
most difficult is is not the technology, is to make the people do the things.
yes, yeah,
Create the conscience of the recycle to take care of the nature. I think it is the most difficult part.
yes, really. Because the people consume a lot and trash a lot, and the conscience about this process is very low. And when you consume a lot, I can trash a lot, and you don't ask for why the place go my things. And I don't know in the place in the world and the and mountains about the clothes has a mountains and um, in the clothes and the people is a lot the I don't know, forget the word, and pilhas de roupas, and it's very sad. It's a lot clothes, a lot things. I don't I'm feel scary when I see this these images because people buy a lot, buy, and I don't have a conscience about when this clothes I don't use, where and para onde vai.
Yeah, piles of clothes.
Piles of clothes, yes.
Yeah. So I think we finished the questions. We are going to the end. How was the subject? How was the conversation? Which was a little fast because it's just me and you and the questions. So how was the conversation, the subject?
Very good subject. And I think a lot because I love the subject and the recycle and the sustainable. And but I'm feel uh, a little, I don't say this word, alone about the subject because it's a lot things we need to change for and stay more um, good for with the nature because we create a lot impacts for the nature is very bad.
Yeah. I was thinking a subject and it was why not recycling? Because I like to bring this subject about social impact, sustainability, accessibility. I usually change the subject with some personal, more about some self-knowledge subject, right? Trying to change a little. So, Eloisa, thanks for your presence. I will finish the stream. People from YouTube, thank you for that was watching the conversation. Now I will finish the transmission.